Peace, love, and light to you. I am Damri Alma-Bay, the Consciousness Coach. This is Eden Rose, and Eden Rose is a way of life. I'm here today to offer the daily divine message. I will that these messages are received with love and clarity and truth. I will that your week starts off being led with abundance, an abundance of happiness, an abundance of love. And with that, I am going to start shuffling. So the way that my readings have been going lately have been, especially these live ones, whoever comes on, it kind of ends up being sort of a personal reading to a degree. I actually can't see the screen, so I don't know who's on, and I can't see any comments. So it's going to be a bit of a surprise to me too to see what messages come out. Ooh, medallions. Beautiful card. There is a, let me put it up here. There is a group of people. A group of people that are being highlighted to a degree. There's a group of people that are being highlighted by the divine as souls, minds, beings that are going to be very integral in the next year. Given the world, the status of the world, the state of the world right now, and how much disarray and distortion there has been. There's a group of people, and I don't know how big the group is. This is me channeling the response to this card, so forgive me if I don't sound like I know what I'm saying, because the truth is that I don't. I'm just allowing the words to move through me. There's a group of people who have been given the responsibility of seeing things in ways that others will not, at least not for now. And this group of people are somewhat trailblazers. And the trail that they're blazing is one that is, it's in alignment with healing. It's in alignment with moving forward in a way that almost ignores all of what has occurred. And this card is recognizing, the energy of this card is recognizing the will and the drive of these people. This card is a card of personal expression, being able to speak your truth, being able to say what it is that you feel is right and meant to be said, and also being recognized for that, being recognized for the ability to speak your truth and be heard, even if it's a little bit against the wall, even if it's a little bit different from what everyone else is seeing, saying, and being. So the message today is to recognize when you've come in contact with one of those people, and also recognize that energy within yourself. It's time for everyone to start stepping into the world as truer versions of themselves, meaning, not to just say something because everyone else expects you to, or not to just believe something because that's what you've always believed. This is about fine-tuning your beliefs, fine-tuning fine-tuning the way that you live your life in such a way as to always be, speak, think. Bubba, I'm live right now, so you have to wait, okay? Thank you. It is to recognize that voice within yourself and the voice within others that speaks to truth within yourself, that speaks to the leader that's in you. This is the universe's way of recognizing you as one of those people, and also reminding you to recognize that essence in everyone. Everyone has the ability to, be themselves, obviously, and to speak their truth. But when you step into a space with someone who is speaking their truth, and perhaps you don't agree with it, it's important that you begin to make space for those people and for their opinions and for their, ways of being. Not necessarily to oppose them, but just to make space. Just to recognize that that's where they are. And to recognize that regardless of where it is that they are and what it is that they're saying, that those opinions and those beliefs have merit and have space in the world. Otherwise they wouldn't be. So this is about acceptance. This is about recognizing yourself, recognizing others for who they are, how they are, and allowing them to just be. I'm going to pull some tarot because there's more that needs to come. And I want to get a little bit more specific. This is a new card for me, by the way. I've never pulled the medallion from this deck. So it's a new energy I've never worked with before. Yeah, there are messages stepping forward. Messages of wealth, but okay. Let's start again, because I'm going to get ahead of myself. I'm excited. Okay, so there are messages that are coming forward of love and wealth and abundance, and there may or may not be someone or something that you receive a message from that it might not be by message. It could be, in person, someone speaking to you, or in a text message, in a letter, something, an email, but it's a message that comes through. And it may not be something that you're expecting. It may not be something that you even believe. But you're being asked by the divine to recognize that you're at the beginning stages of this self-knowledge. You're at the beginning stages of really truly expressing yourself in every area in your life as your true self. And when I say true self, I'm not gonna expand on that idea, because I feel as though everyone has a different understanding or understanding of what their true self is. So we won't define it. But what I will say is that you're at the beginning stages of recognizing this light within you, whatever it is that you have to offer. And so when you rendezvous with other spirits, with other souls, with other people, beings who are attracted to this selfness, this authenticity within you, it might not come through as something that's authentic to you. You might not recognize it as authenticity from these other people. And so when you receive these messages, or when you receive this particular message, it's important that you remember, one, this reading, And this message, or not the reading, but the message from the reading, that you may be faced with beliefs that, or ideas that challenge your beliefs, but they are coming to you from a space of all-knowing. They're coming to you straight from the divine spirit. They're coming to you in order for you to change your beliefs and your understandings and understandings of the world and of yourself, so that you can begin to create life in a new way. And when I say create life, you have to understand that the way that I view the world is such that everything is energy. It's not even the way I view the world. It's the way the world is, but unfortunately, we were never taught these things as, as children. We were never given these lessons. The way that the world works is with energy. Everything is energy. Everything is vibration. And so what you offer is what you receive. And it sometimes seems as though the world happens, things happen, and you're just the experiencer of those things, and it's like you're kind of, shit happens, right? Shit can happen to you, shit can happen to other people, and you don't have control over anything that occurs. But that's actually contrary to what's truth. What is the truth? The truth is that you have every opportunity to fully control all things that occur in your world with the energy that you offer the world first. And so as you're offered these new ideas, you need to understand that that is the basis that these new ideas are coming from. That is the lesson that you are being taught, is in these small, little parables or messages or what have you, interactions with people as well. You're being taught that the way in which you act, the way in which you think, the way in which you behave is going to have a direct response, or the world will have a direct response to your energy, and it always has. It's just that everyone always it's like that question, if a tree falls in the middle of the woods and no one's there to hear it, does it make a sound? Or what came first, the chicken or the egg? It's a space of perspective, right? In order to produce the egg, you need the chicken, but in order for the chicken to have been, it be in existence, it needed to have come from an egg, right? It's like, where do we start from? Well, the point is, we don't need to figure out where we started from. We're already here. But we do need to recognize that our ideas are the egg. Our ideas are the things that produce the manifestations that come into the world. Our thoughts are the things that bring things into the world. And so if you are not understanding that that's the way that your life is happening for you, then you feel out of control. You feel as though you don't have any way of discerning or figuring out how everything is going to work for you, or how to be successful in certain areas, or whatever it is for you. Some people are focused on love, some people are focused on money, some people are focused on, power, whatever it is. You need to understand that it starts with you. It starts with your vibration. And you're new to this. It's not something that is, an old lesson. This is something that's new to many of us. And so when you're offered this cup of appreciation from the universe, and by appreciation I mean you have risen energetically to a point where the world is going to begin to interact with you in a different way. And it's funny because I pull all cups in this reading. The Ten of Cups represents a fulfillment, represents the ultimate fulfillment in life. Everything that you want, all in one, all angles of light being beamed and shone on you. And so when this message comes to you, or these messages, these new lessons in life come to you, you're being asked to recognize that you're new at this. You're being asked to recognize that you're new at this new way of thinking. And so when you falter, when it doesn't work out, it's really important to come back to this space of, wait a second, I haven't quite figured it out yet. And it's okay that I haven't. Because it's very easy to, once you know something, you can't unknow it. And it's very easy to be given a lesson and then fail at the application of that lesson, and then blame yourself and ridicule yourself because of your failing. And so you're being reminded right now that as you practice these new ways of thinking and new ways of being, you have to remind yourself that you are new at it. That the fulfillment is the journey. The fulfillment is you experiencing yourself as you get better. That's where the Ten of Cups comes from. Okay, the gift, the big golden goose that you're being offered is not the end goal. It's not the end of the game. It's not the end of the line. It is the actual experience itself. Experiencing yourself get better. Experiencing yourself shift and transmute energies and transform your mind space. And then at the same time, recognize and see the shifts and see the difference in what you actually call towards yourself, what you manifest as a result of your transformation. The journey is the gift, not the outcome, not the big house, not the car that you want. It's not the best relationship in the world. The gift is the journey. The gift is the transformation. The gift is looking back 10 years and going, holy bananas, look where I was and look where I am now. And congratulating yourself and recognizing the light within you. Recognizing I want to say battle, but I feel like there's a better word. Recognizing the battle between old energies and new energies, recognizing the battle between low vibratory energies and higher vibratory energies, and how you have the choice between the two, and witnessing yourself as you choose. That is the golden goose. That is the gift. Being able to stop in the middle of a conversation internally for just a split second and going, holy shit, I never would have reacted to this in this way before. Oh my goodness, I walked away from that trauma. Oh my goodness, I walked away from that, explosive situation that I normally would have jumped right into. Or, oh my goodness, I just keep receiving love and admiration from the people around me and I don't know why. Well, it's because of what you're offering. So don't be surprised. The universe is expressing its appreciation and love for you in this reading, and it's letting you know that you are already being rewarded for the work that you're doing on yourself. So continue and recognize that the work is the journey. The experience of yourself shifting and changing is the journey. And so don't expect the medallion. Don't expect the golden nugget. Don't expect it to be handed to you. Don't expect all of that greatness, because the greatness is in the transformation. You will receive all of those things anyway, but once you receive them, that's not the end game. There's always going to be more to transition into. There's always going to be more to grow into or to learn from, because the journey is the fulfillment. And with that, I will say peace, love, and light to you. I will that you receive these messages with clarity. I hope that you receive some level of expansion as a result. And I'm going to get a little bit deeper into this reading live on YouTube in a little while. I'll probably go live in about an hour or so. So if you're interested, you can look me up on YouTube. It's just my same name, Eden Rose Tarot. It's on Instagram, it's with a 3, and on YouTube, it's just an E. So that will make a difference. You can also look up the Consciousness Coach, and I'll likely pop up there as well. So peace, love, and light to you. Have a beautiful start to your week. Bye.